Caleb.
A Day with Caleb here, and today we're going to take a look at purchases from Mecari, again, from my person, and we'll take a look at Redbox pickups I got. So I hope you're ready. Let's take a look. First off, we'll start with Mecari. I got 10 films. The store that I go to has a deal where if you get 10, it's way cheaper than if you get 5 or 6. So some of these basically are free because you had to do 10. So if you see some they're like, make you cringe, those are free. So speaking of cringe, have not seen it yet, but from what I'm told, the new Charlie's Angels. Cringe. Is it as bad as Holmes and Watson? Probably not. There's not a film alive besides movie 43 that can be that cringeworthy. I didn't even make it 5 minutes in. That's saying something. So probably better than that. So we have Charlie's Angels. Then this, very, very good. Watched it last night. Bad Boys for Life, the third Bad Boys film. This one not directed by Michael Bay. Uh, two friends who saw Bad Boys, and then, if I'm correct, I think they saw Bad Boys, went and studied filmmaking, and then wanted to do a Bad Boys movie. And this one, it's a great sequel. Uh, there's rumors that there's going to be a fourth one. I would love that because this was such a good film. Kind of touched on some of the beats that were good in 1 and 2, and then there were a lot of things upgraded from 1 and 2 that were so good. The action, the fight scenes, everything. The story, very, very, very good. Then this is Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion's Revenge. So this is one I didn't even know existed. So she gave me a list of what was coming out, and this was one of those films. It's a cartoon. Scorpion is one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters, so that's cool to have. Then this, absolutely loved this film. Ford v Ferrari. One of my favorite films last year. Was this last year? Yeah, 2019. So one of my favorite films. Just watched it recently. Loved it. Cannot. In fact, I want to watch it again. It was that good. This I haven't seen yet. Doolittle. So not too many people know, but before the Eddie Murphy Doolittle and the three or four, three sequels, right? Yeah, because he did Dr. Doolittle 2, and then there were 2 with the girl, his daughter. But before that, there was a Richard Burton musical, Dr. Dolittle. So this is Dolittle with Robert Downey Jr. So since I had the other two, the original musical, the remake with A. Murphy, and now this one, had to get it. The animals, they talk, and that's kind of the whole thing. But we'll see how this one turns out. So then the gentleman with Guy Ritchie. Love Guy Ritchie films, so had to get this one just to see. Matthew McConaughey, Charlie Hunnam, Hugh Grant. I'm a big Hugh Grant fan. Then Will Smith and Tom Holland, Spies in Disguise. Been wanting to check this one out. Still haven't seen it. Then, as a fan of The Shining, of course, had to get Dr. Sleep. Ewan McGregor. So, not too sure how this ties into The Shining, but there are parts of it that do. I know there's a scene, at least with the hotel. So, we'll see. Then this one I did not know about, but this was one she said was for sale that just came out. The rhythm section. The synopsis looked really good. It's like she's not a spy, but like somebody comes after her. Yeah. So looked good, looks interesting. So I had to pick that up. Then Abominable. Now, for the longest time, this and Smallfoot is the one with LeBron James, I would get these two confused. And I thought I had both films, but I had Smallfoot, not Abominable. I think the difference is Smallfoot has like 4 or 5 of the snow creatures. This has 1. So I guess I got confused, but so I asked her if she had one, and she said she did. So I got that. That was the 10 from Mecari. Now we'll show you the few films I got from Redbox. 47 Meters Down Uncaged. We actually saw this with our best friends. We call them the Wolf Pack because we used to be neighbors. Actually, we grew up together. We actually saw this in theaters. Saw the first one, 47 Meters Down. It was originally called something else and was released with that title. Some out there have, I think Josh might actually have what was called before, but they renamed it 47 Meters Down. This is a sequel, and I will say that the sequel in many respects is way, way better. The first one may be more suspenseful at times, scarier at times, but this one has a better story. There are better suspense moments. Maybe overall the suspense is better than in the first one, but good story, especially the end, the payoff. No spoilers if you haven't seen it. Let's just say karma comes back around at the end. Then we have Peanut Butter Falcon. Shia LaBeouf. Been wanting to see this for a long time, but for whatever reason I couldn't find it for a reasonable price online. My person at Mecari didn't have it, so saw these at Redbox. Uncaged was hard to find too. Eventually, yeah, I could have waited and got them somewhere, a thrift store maybe, but I could not wait to see this film, and I'm glad I got it because it is a wonderful film. Shia LaBeouf is amazing. Maybe my favorite performance from him. Maybe. Fury was fantastic in that, but this was a charming film. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out because it is great. Then this one, Dark Water. Actually, my person on Mecari had this, but sold out right when I asked about it. So, got this on Redbox. This is about a plant that dumps sewage in the water in this small town, and people start getting sick, and the reporter goes and investigates it. Kind of reminds me of Aaron Brockovich. I don't know if it's the same story or not, but looked interesting, so I had to get that. Then we have Dragonheart Vengeance, the 5th Dragonheart. I just got the 4-pack at Walmart last year, and I'm like, good, that's the last Dragonheart, because I had 1 and 2, then I got the 3rd one. So when the 4-pack came out, it was, the 4th film alone was as much as the pack was. So I'm like, I'll just get the 4-pack, it being a nice set. I won't have to worry about it again. And then they come out with a fifth one, a 5th Dragonheart. So bought this for $2 so I could have it, but I'm not expecting much from it because the 4th one was not a fantastic film. I don't know why I got a 5th one. Anyway, then we end with one I'm really excited about. I might watch this tonight. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Tom Hanks plays Mr. Rogers, and they did a fantastic documentary on Mr. Rogers last year. Very good documentary. But this has Tom Hanks playing Mr. Rogers. Grew up watching Mr. Rogers, so looking forward to seeing that. If you like this video, hit the like button down below. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe so you can see more content like this and other subjects every Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes Saturday at 1. Hope you enjoyed. Share with a friend. Until next time, guys. Bye.